What happens when Beetlejuice is called again, not once, but twice? A door opens, not just to the afterlife, but to chaos, comedy, and secrets buried in the past. But here's the twist. This isn't just a return. It's a resurrection of the strange, the spooky, and the spectacular. Welcome to Beetlejuice Beetlejuice, the sequel fans never thought they'd actually see, arriving 36 years after the cult classic changed horror comedy forever. And trust us, this one's more than just a nostalgia trip. In today's video, we're diving deep into the story, unraveling the plot layer by layer, and revealing what really makes this sequel tick. Is it just a flashy revival? Or is there something deeper buried beneath the laughs and screams? You'll discover surprising connections to the original, hidden character motives, and eerie details most people missed. We'll walk you through the entire movie, from its emotional beginnings to its chaotic climax, and we won't hold back. Yes, this is a spoiler-filled breakdown, made for true movie lovers who want more than just a surface-level review. So why should you watch till the end? Because Beetlejuice Beetlejuice is filled with secrets, and we're revealing them all. The story has more layers than you expect. The characters aren't who they seem, and one particular ghost, let's just say, he's got a plan of his own. If you're a fan of twisted humor, haunting visuals, and wild storytelling, this video is your perfect guide. Welcome to Movies Review, your home for deep dives, suspenseful summaries, and brutally honest reviews. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join us as we explore the bizarre and the brilliant. Now hold on tight, because the afterlife just got a whole lot messier. Before we step into the madness of the sequel, let's rewind to where it all began. In 1988, Tim Burton released a film that was strange, hilarious, and unforgettable, Beetlejuice. It told the story of a young couple who died unexpectedly and found themselves haunting their own home. As they struggled to adjust to the afterlife, their peaceful purgatory was shattered when a living family moved in. Enter Beetlejuice, the wild, unfiltered bioexorcist ghost who promised to scare the living away, for a price. Michael Keaton's chaotic, over-the-top performance as Beetlejuice became legendary. He was unpredictable, unhinged, and somehow lovable in the most terrifying way. The film also introduced us to Lydia, the gothic teenager played by Winona Ryder, who could see the dead and wasn't afraid of the other side. With a mix of surreal visuals, stop-motion effects, and twisted humor, the movie became a cult classic, unlike anything else at the time. For years, fans begged for a sequel. Rumors swirled for decades, false starts came and went, and many gave up. This time, we're not just meeting old faces. We're introduced to a new generation. Lydia is now a mother, and her daughter Astrid becomes a key figure in the new story. Jenna Ortega plays Astrid with the same haunted edge that made Lydia iconic. Delia, Lydia's flamboyant stepmother, also returns, bringing with her a new level of ridiculous energy. And of course, Michael Keaton steps back into his striped suit like no time has passed. Expectations were sky high. Could this sequel capture the same bizarre magic of the original? Would it be another classic, or just another cash grab? Critics were divided. Fans were hopeful but cautious. The question was simple: could lightning strike twice? Well, let's find out. The story of Beetlejuice Beetlejuice picks up years after the events of the first film. Lydia has grown up. She's no longer the teenage goth girl who could speak to spirits. Now, she's a widowed mother, grappling with grief and a past she's tried hard to forget. But as we quickly learn, the past has a way of pulling people back in. Lydia's daughter Astrid is a sharp, rebellious teen who's fascinated by the afterlife, even more than Lydia was. She senses there's more to their family history than she's been told. After a tragic loss in the family, Lydia, Astrid, and Delia return to the house in Winter River, the same house where the original haunting began. The house still holds echoes of the past, and some doors, once opened, are hard to close. Meanwhile, in the shadowy realm of the afterlife, Beetlejuice is trapped in limbo. He's bitter, restless, and desperate to return. But escaping the afterlife isn't easy unless someone says his name 3 times, and that someone might just be Astrid. As Astrid digs deeper into the supernatural, she unknowingly sets off a chain reaction. Beetlejuice is pulled back into the world of the living, and chaos follows. But he's not just here to cause mischief, he's got enemies now, one in particular from the afterlife who wants him gone forever. A revenge plot begins to surface, one tied to old grudges, betrayal, and dark secrets that Beetlejuice would rather keep buried. Delia, as usual, brings her own brand of ridiculous flair to the chaos. Her spiritual obsessions and theatrical behavior make her both comic relief and accidental catalyst. The movie weaves between grief, guilt, and ghostly disorder. Lydia must confront the trauma she buried long ago, while Astrid walks the thin line between curiosity and danger. Beetlejuice, meanwhile, is more unpredictable than ever, helping one moment, betraying the next. By the time all realms begin to collide, the living, the dead, and everything in between, the line between reality and madness blurs. The climax is a twisted roller coaster of possession, resurrection, and explosive truths. This isn't just a ghost story, it's a family drama soaked in black comedy. Now let's talk about what Beetlejuice Beetlejuice gets right, because surprisingly, there's a lot to love. First off, Michael Keaton steals every scene he's in. Even after decades, he slips into Beetlejuice like it's a second skin. His energy is unmatched. He's vulgar, loud, manic, and somehow still charming. But this time, he's also more layered. There's a hint of vulnerability beneath the madness. It's subtle, but it adds weight to his performance that the original never explored. Then we have the visuals. Unlike many modern films that rely too heavily on CGI, this movie sticks to practical effects. Puppets, miniatures, physical makeup, the textures feel real and gritty, giving the film that same handmade look the original was loved for. It's not perfect, but it's intentionally imperfect, and that's what makes it magical. The returning cast is another strong point. Winona Ryder brings quiet pain to Lydia, who now carries the weight of motherhood and trauma. Catherine O'Hara's Delia is still hilariously over the top and remains one of the franchise's most unique comedic voices. And here's the biggest surprise. Beetlejuice himself doesn't get as much screen time as expected. Despite being the title character, his presence is limited. When he's there, he dominates, but we spend long stretches without him, and fans may find that disappointing. Lastly, the third act becomes a bit chaotic. While the collision of worlds is exciting, it also gets confusing. Stakes rise quickly, twists pile up, and it can feel like too much is happening at once. The final resolution, while satisfying in some ways, leaves a few threads hanging. It's a fun ride, but a messy one. So, what's the final verdict? Beetlejuice Beetlejuice is bold, bizarre, and sometimes brilliant. It doesn't play it safe, and in today's world of formulaic sequels, that alone is refreshing. It brings back the charm of the original with practical effects, eccentric characters, and unapologetic weirdness. It digs a little deeper into its characters. Lydia is more than a moody teenager, she's a grieving mother. Astrid isn't just a copy, she's a new voice with her own demons. Beetlejuice? Still the same insane spirit, but with unfinished business. This sequel feels like it was made by people who loved the original, and even though it stumbles, it never stops trying to deliver something fun, strange, and memorable. Longtime fans will appreciate the callbacks, the tone, the spirit of rebellion. New viewers might struggle to follow the madness, but those who embrace the weird will find a lot to enjoy. Is it a perfect movie? No. Is it a worthy sequel? Yes, especially for those who love their ghost stories wild, their humor twisted, and their visuals delightfully haunted. Beetlejuice Beetlejuice isn't just a return, it's a resurrection, and it's good to have the ghost with the most back in town. And there you have it, the full ride through Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. Now we want to hear from you. Did the sequel live up to the original? Was the return of Beetlejuice everything you hoped for? Or did it leave you wanting more? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Whether you loved it, hated it, or are still trying to figure it all out, we'd love to hear your take. Your opinions help shape this community, and we read every single one. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give this video a like. It really helps us out and tells us you want more breakdowns like this. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Movies Review for more spoiler-filled summaries, bold opinions, and no-fluff reviews of your favorite and strangest films. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be careful what names you say out loud, because sometimes they come back.